Good morning, how you going? Just gonna try and do better. Just leaving the driveway. Just had a message from Abby that Will forgot his glasses, so I had to run back in and grab them. I'll have to drop them off to the school. We are all very, very tired. Oh, it took some getting out of bed for me this morning. Holy moly. Anyway, we got back, oh, excuse me, we got back about 6 o'clock yesterday. We left at 1:43 in the afternoon. So it's a long trip, but we came home a different way too, and it was really quite boring. It probably took 10 minutes off the trip, but anyway, Adrian said he's not going to do that way again. It was just so flat. I did some videos for you which I'll send today. I'll have to put them together, and they're only a couple of short ones. It's not really, it's quite boring. But in the basketball yesterday was just, the kids got thrashed all weekend. But both of their teams are what they call development teams. So they're 12 years, under 12 years. So they have 2 girls teams and 3 boys teams. Sorry, 3 girls and 2 boys. So the boys team, the top one, there's 1 and 2, Will's in 2, which is the development one, which is their first time at gold miners. The team 1 is the boys that played last year as well, and they're older. So next year they'll actually go up to the 14s. And a lot of the boys, a lot of the other towns that we played, like Leeton, which is where we went to, and there's Narrandera, and there's Griffith, and there's Dubbo, and which I went to Dubbo for my girlfriend's 40th last September. Ooh, kangaroos, kangaroo. Stay on that side of the fence, dude. They're looking at the fence as if to say, right, I'm going to jump that. So all of their teams, they only have 1 team per town, and they're all the older groups. So they got thrashed, and the girls were exactly the same. But they all had, the last game Charlotte played, the whole team was sort of, they'd walk on from a timeout and they'd be like head down. So we were trying to fire them up, and just to not look at the scoreboard, and just to play their own game. But they did really well, and they were just tired. Like Charlotte played 4 games, Will played 3, and they're just full on. They're back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, like because the 2 of my guys are tall, like at the taller end of the scale for the teams too. Their coaches had them running back when it was Bathurst throw-in. The coaches had them running right back. So, and then of course the other team would get the ball, steal the ball from us, so then they'd have to run right back up and get under the ring to try and get the ball. And they were knackered. They were absolutely knackered. So knackered, I've just realised I've said knackered. That means like buggered, which is probably another slang word, tired. They were tired and just fagged out. Just big days. Exhausted. Okay? So you could really tell. You could just really tell. Plus, Will had the vomits on Friday. I had a phone call from the school at about just before 2 on Friday to say, can you come and collect Will? He's in sick bay, he's got a pain in the tummy and feels like vomiting, and Kathy, the secretary, said to me, normally I would just let him stay, but he said he's too sick to catch the bus, and she said we've had kids vomiting here all week. And we've all heard of this vomiting and diarrhea bug going around because there's been people from our work, like inside the jail, who have actually been in hospital from it, the adults. So I knew this thing was going around, and of course straight away the anxiety levels go up, because I'm thinking, oh no, now Charlotte's going to get it, and we're all going to get it, and what are we going to do? How are we going to go to Leeton? Oh, anyway, Adrian picked him up. Someone's hit that sign. Adrian collected him for me and took him home. I collected Charlotte. I was able to get away from work early, thank goodness. Collected Charlotte. We went and got a few groceries that we're taking with us, and went home, threw all the stuff in the car, and we had to take a mattress with us and bedding for one of the kids, because our room only had a queen bed, a single bed, and they didn't charge us any extra to take a mattress, or to put some stuff on the, like put a mattress on the floor. So we had to have all of that packed too, and we packed Will in. He still wanted to come because I was so excited, and got in the car. He had a blanket, they had their pillows, because we were travelling, we didn't leave till 5:30. We had a bucket there for him, a couple of towels. I had a hand towel, we call it a face washer. It's just a small square, made of the same stuff as a towel, but obviously you use it to wash your face. So I had that, like a damp washer in a plastic bag in case he did vomit and we needed to wipe his face. Anyway, I had packed Panadol, I'd packed other kid drugs, and anyway, we had to pull up quickly in Bathurst on the way out of town, and it was like not quite 5:30. Anyway, he got out of the car and had a bit of a had a vomit, so we'd say a chuck or a chunder. So he had a chuck in the gutter of the road. We thought, oh no, this is going to be the trip from hell. And he got in the car, and I suppose by the time we got sort of an hour into the trip, he because there was just no noise out of him, like we'll normally talk. And it was quite peaceful. Adrian and I were able to have a good conversation. And the next thing, he just starts talking with Charlotte, and he perked right up. He had colour in his face, and we pulled up probably about an hour and a half from, so it was 7 o'clock. We just went through drive-through Macca's. He wanted dinner. We were worried about giving him dinner. So anyway, he had his dinner. He was fine. He was perfectly fine, because when we left Bathurst, I'd emailed the manager of Will's team and said, Will's got the vomits. He's probably not going to be playing tomorrow. Excuse me. I really seriously had a picture of myself. I took my cross stitch with me, and I thought I could see myself just stuck in this motel room for the whole weekend, or for at least all of Saturday, looking after him while he sleeps and vomits and poos and, and I thought I'll just cross stitch all day. This person's wiggling all over the road. What are they doing? Maybe she's just bored. Yeah, so anyway, he was fine. Woke up perfectly fine, like on Saturday morning, and he was probably a little bit flat in the second game. Like you could tell, it was like he had no energy, which obviously would come down to, and the manager and the coach were aware of that, obviously. And we went out for dinner then on Saturday night, and at just one of the local pubs, excuse me, which was really nice. And then we got up yesterday morning and played their basketball and got in the car and came home. So Abby had a great weekend at Jake and Sarah's. She was doing some assignment and stuff yesterday and came home and was typing it up and finishing it up yesterday, and yeah, so we just came home, we're just tired, and I sat up too late last night watching bloody television. The Walking Dead, I keep forgetting to bring that up with you. It's really boring me at the moment. Just the last couple of episodes, it's just like, what is going on? Like, what's happening with this storyline? Like, it was really bizarre that Rick grabbed his gun, like he said, because I watched your videos this morning. Yeah, like, really, I just don't know. Anyway, it's really boring me. I just need something to happen. Whether something is going to happen, or is this the build up to the end, or I don't know, it's just weird. Vikings starts for us on, I'm going to have to put the bloody foot heater on, my feet are freezing. It's cold here today. It's not probably cold for you. It's 14 degrees, so it's cold for us when we're just coming out of summer. My hair, one hair looks like it's longer than the other, and it's not. It's just the way it sits. Because I sleep more on this side, so obviously that side is flatter, and every time I look at my reflection in these videos, it looks like this side of my hair is longer. What was I saying? Yeah, Vikings starts for us this week. So I'm so excited to watch it, and I can't wait to watch that episode now that you've told me about it. I am really looking forward to watching it. But I feel like I need to go back and watch the last episode of last season. I might have to just read up on what happened again, because, you know, it's just, yeah, I need to refresh my memory. So we're really excited about watching that. So I'm up to 12 minutes. I'm going to start another one.